guys? Welcome back to my ASMR channel. Today, girl, I got some tea to spill. Alrighty, listen, we're gonna do a little life update, chit-chat, rambling type of video, so let's get into it. First, I hope you guys have been well. I have gone back to posting twice a week. I don't know if you guys know by now, but Sunday and Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I'm not wearing any nails, so everything's gonna be bare nailed. Hope you don't mind. Sorry. So I wrote everything down here, and basically a lot has changed, but not really. Primer first. Actually, wait. Moisturizer first. Sorry. It's the fact where I keep all my skincare every single day. I've been using this from Tula as my moisturizer day and night. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on. I like to keep that on the line. I'm gonna set that. Okay. Just a little bit on, but I feel like in the past few months I've had a lot of mental block in my life. You know, it's kind of like similar to creators or writers block, where you just can't think anymore. Like, ideas come and go and they don't stick. That's kind of what I've been feeling these past few months, and oh, that felt so good. That was for a number of reasons. I feel like I'm getting to the point in my age where I can kind of see the separation between being like young, like being a teenager, versus being an adult. If that makes sense. Just realizations about people, about the world, about just who you are, and that's something that I have kind of been like thinking about these past few months. Now, this is the Say Beauty Sun and Glow. I really like it. Don't mind my crusty fingers too. I took my nails off and the glue stuck to my nails, so I have dried up glue on my fingernails. Sorry about that. But, you know, it's like, that's how it looks. So good. Watch. Oh. I was about to say I was gonna skip primer, but I'm actually gonna put it right here and like right here. But oh, look at that. So yeah, I feel like basically I just feel like I was in a writer's block. Basically, I can't figure out a perfect word. That's just the word that comes to mind, but just really blocked energy and feeling very foggy and slow. A lot has changed in my personal life as well with my family, and I had a lot of things going on, so I had to take care of that. But yeah, life, y'all. Nevertheless, I am extremely grateful for the position that I am in, and I'm starting to get that like feeling again, that burst of energy back. Just like creating again, because I love ASMR so freaking much, and you guys have changed my life literally. So yeah, I wrote down some things. Oh yes. I'm gonna do concealer next. If I can get it out. This is the box, by the way. Box. I'm in. I can't think. Okay. I'm gonna use was not seeing me. Like, I did not want to do anything. I just felt so down in the dumps. And then I had days where I felt like a ray of sunshine. And I'm realizing that that's just a part of life and growing up in adulthood. It's that you're gonna have so many ups and downs. So I had days where I'm like, I just felt really emotional. And I was like, I'm a person that don't like to cry. I don't like to cry at all because it gives me a headache and I just can't breathe correctly. But 450, shade 450, Fenty Brow Filter Concealer. Just going to use this metal plate. I don't know what the name of this actually is. I just say metal plate, but I do this now instead of applying it directly to my skin because bacteria, etc. So minimizes the chances of that. This is in the shade 470, but to make sure everything's plugged in. That's like my worst fear, is if I already started everything and the mic is not plugged in. Ooh, that gives me a heart attack. Anyways, so basically I'm like, if you gotta cry, you gotta cry. It's better to cry. It's better to scream. It's better to, well, I'm not saying do any emotion, but usually when you're like overwhelmed with emotion, it's just better to let it out than keep it in. That's what I learned. I think I'm actually gonna use and I also learned that honestly nothing in life will change until you actually put the effort, time, dedication, energy into it. Like nothing will change until you change, and that is a fact. I'm gonna look up with the mirror so I don't have too much creasing, but awkward. Okay, but I gotta focus, y'all. Hold on. I'm realizing that I truly I like minimal makeup. I don't like to put too much on anymore. At least not right now. It's really hot in here too. So, yeah, nothing's gonna change until you change, until you put the effort and action behind it. And don't see it as like a bad thing. I used to think, what do you mean? I used to think like, okay, I get it, but dang, okay. Honestly, it's not a bad thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it well, but I used to think that was very like too forward moving. But honestly, at a certain point, you're gonna get really tired of things. Really tired of things. And until you actually put the action into it, you're gonna keep feeling the same way. So, I mean, that even transpired into my family, and I've seen my family actually like implement that, and a lot has changed, and it's like you wouldn't want it any other way. I hope I'm making sense. So, let's see. Also, I've come to realize that it is okay to have slow time periods in your life. Slow days, slow weeks, slow months. Like I said, it's the journey of life. Nothing is linear. Nothing is straight up. It's ups and downs. sometimes the downs can go real low, you know. So I think me knowing that now makes me even more aware, you know, when I'm going through that, if somebody else is going through that in their life. It's important to have support, whether it's your family, your friends, your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse. It's like having support definitely helps in those moments. And sometimes you may not have support too. You have to be your own support.